every video with a smile. Man, the wind here is off the chain. That was a weird noise outside. So we're gonna starting up. What do we got? What we got? Make sure we got we're starting up. We're going live. We're live. I'm trying to see. Am I live? Am I live? I think I'm live. Am I live? Looks like I'm live. But I don't think, like, the internet doesn't know I'm live. That's interesting. Very interesting. Like, you're live, but the internet doesn't know you're live. Like, a lot of people have been saying recently some weird stuff have been going on with it, but I can't really say that because I don't really look at myself like that when I'm live. I do try to monitor, like Kevin Samuels taught us back in the day. You can't do a stream without watching. But I am live, but there's no indicators going out there showing that I am live. Well, there's one right there. Okay, we got one. So I was able to see one indicator show that I'm live. Say, hey, he's live. I think here's another one right here. So wait, we need to know if you can hear me. Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I talking? Wait, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, there it is. Am I? So we can actually hear me, and I am actually talking. Just want to make sure people can hear me, that I'm actually talking, because this is going to be a very interesting episode here. But it's interesting. Like, that won't show anything. Like, it will not show. That is extremely interesting. Huh. So I think only people who are subscribed to you can actually see you. That's even more interesting. Only people says no, because the other people pop in randomly. They come in randomly, and so I don't understand why that doesn't show it. It doesn't show it at all. Okay, I think another. There it is. There's another one right there. So, all right. Subject of the day. What are we talking about? I'm trying to get all the little other stuff done and out the way. Trying to get it done and out the way. Out the way and simple. Let's close that up. All right. All right. Now we can focus totally. We can focus totally. Frederick, I'm your host, Frederick 24/7, 365. If you can like the video, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing, leave comments, say what you want. But this is interesting. I came up with this theory about people discounting you in life, people discounting your life. And ain't even a theory. I'm asking you, the audience, this question. Have you been discounted in life? And what do I mean by discounted in life? It's like you go to a new job, you go to a new school, new community, new situation. And you meet those people who invite you in and bring you in and will give you all the things, but they'll listen to your life and they'll see your experiences and stuff, and they'll just listen and just gain information basically. And you have those people who say they're listening, not really listening, and then they discount what you've done in life. Like, I find this a lot in the field that I'm in. So I started out in criminal justice and corrections, mall security, corrections, and back mall security and stuff. At 41, I decided to do something that people that age wouldn't have done. I ultimately totally changed careers. So it's humongous. At 41, going to be an apprentice for plumbers is a big thing because most of them guys you're being apprentice was a lot of them are still they're your age or older, you know. So they're in their late 30s, 40s, or older. Well, some people will listen to your life experience and some people will discount you. Now, I never got into plumbing like I know everything. Even when I thought I knew something, I knew things can trick you up, and that's experience of life. But as I grew in it, there's some things you just get comfortable in. You're comfortable. Sewage goes downhill. You know what I'm saying? Clean water is what you need. They call potable water coming in your house. That's your drinking water, that's your bathing water that you use in your sinks. The sewer and the clean water never mixes. All right? Understand that. They don't mix. And when they do, it is a catastrophe. So when you see those pipes bursting in the streets and stuff like that, that's a catastrophe. What did somebody just say? You better stop playing before you get kissed out of here. So, uh, what I'm saying is that is the catastrophe. That's what, and that still doesn't mean it's sewer water going into the drinking water. Now, if they're on top of each other and there's a water pipe that burst and then the sewer pipe burst, yeah, you good. That's the worst of the worst. All right, but it's typically never like that. Typically, what you get in the water is mud and sediment, soil, and stuff like that. So, what I'm saying is, most of the time, you understand what goes downhill and stuff. Water and stuff goes downhill. Sewer goes downhill. It's going to a treatment facility. It's going to get treated. It goes back into it gets treated, and the water gets purified. Goes back into the environment. All right. So those are the things when you kind of know that you got a kind of an understanding of what you're dealing with. But then you've got people who discount your understanding of that. Well, if the water didn't go past the recirc pump and then didn't go to this double check, they start adding. They're just trying to pump their ego and they're just trying to put themselves on a pedestal. And you have that in probably a lot of different trades, a lot of different stuff. Younger guys especially deal with it because the older guys just feel like I got a congestion. They've been around so long, so they feel like, hey, listen to what I say. Is what I say is what I say. So what I mean by discounted is your experience before you get to say this job, this community and stuff is like it don't matter how old you are. It's like some people with their egos and their mindset, they just like null and void you. It's like whatever you're talking about is whatever you're talking about. It's like you can tell them you did this, and that, and they're just like, if they feel like they know more than you, and that's all their mindset is, they know more than you. Not in a mindset, let me teach you, let me show you, and let me be sincere about it. Not an ego driven, oh, let me teach you this. I mean, some things, look, if a person has been in plumbing for 4 years, I'm pretty sure they've dealt with a water heater. And they know it's not called a hot water heater, it's a water heater. You heat it to become hot. It's a water heater. So some things you gotta say, hey, a person has to have some form of understanding. You gotta do. But that's your ego has to let you do that. Some people just like, no, you gotta hook that cold up to the cold. You gotta hit the hot up to the hot. It's like, okay. Me, I just deal with it. But I see this some people discount your life and your adventures and your experiences Because if they didn't live with you and deal with these things, they just discount you for whatever reason. They just discount you. They discount you as an individual. They just discount you. So I asked the question to you, the audience: have you ever been discounted? Have you ever came to a situation where people just, don't matter what you've done in the past, if you haven't done exactly what they've done and can say word for word what they think, they just discount you away. Like, they'll still listen to you, play with you, whatever, whatever, but they don't really respect you. They just discount your experiences away. Like, I have a friend who always talks about, me having kids and stuff. And I was like, well, I got a chance to have kids when I was really young, you know, and he's having kids as more of an older age. And I'm like, because he didn't grow with me, he didn't go through those experiences with me. He not trying to, but kind of discounts it. And then he catches himself and me like, oh shit, this dude is old. This dude has already been through this stuff and dealt with this stuff and is actually trying to do this stuff again, is on the game plan to do it once again. So, but what I find is people will straight up discount you. And it's more, I always said this theory: there's three types of people on this planet. There's agreeable, there's disagreeable, and then there's the people who understand agreeable and disagreeable, and the balance in the middle, and they try to grow the good and understand the shadow side, the ego, and they try to live in harmony. And those are kind of the better people because they don't typically discount you and discount your life and look at your life and be like, well, it ain't really talking about anything. What are you talking about? So those are usually the better quality people, but not to say good people won't, aren't bad or good, or bad people all good. There's so much of diversity here on this planet, so much of a mixture of different people. It's very interesting just living here and going through this. But that was the biggest thing. That was on my mind today. It's just like how often congestion. How often do people just straight up discount other people? Man, that congestion is only when you talk. I'm doing a nettle pot. I need to do that on camera. That nettle pot. That's kind of crazy doing that. I think I will. I'm gonna try to do that on camera. I think it is. I think that'll be a good video. Nettle pot video. Look at that. I'm messing with the lights in the background. Doo, 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 doo. But yeah, I just want to come on here for a second and just ask that question. See if anybody will answer. In life, have you ever been discounted? Discount, discount. Whatever your experience, what you've been through, discount. You know, what you bring to the table, discount. What you went through in the past, discount. Oh man, hey, you got it. You're giving them a ride in your car, but they're not putting in the gas, discount. All right, man, you take them to lunch, they never take you to lunch, discount. These are all discounts. You just got to look at that stuff, man. It's discounts. Discounts. If you don't get reciprocal information and energy from people, they're literally discounting it. And that's the life journey. That's the stuff that I'm learning, I'm going through, and I'm seeing day by day. So that being said, I can't keep talking because hell, in a couple hours I'm gonna do that nettle pot again and just drain that stuff out. But that I'm gonna do that on a video. So that being said, don't let people discount you. You know, be positive. Understand this. If you are in a situation where people are discounting you and you feel like, man, they don't really care, uh, you just feel that negative energy all the time. Just understand this: it's when you want to get up. and go. That's when things change. I think a lot of times people are they're like afraid to move forward. They're afraid to move forward. They're afraid to get up and go. And people are going to discount you. They're going to say, "Man, you sure you want to go? Oh man, don't you have uh don't you have this that you got to worry about? Don't you got to do this? Did you?" And that's how a lot of people stay places and die not being fulfilled because people discount you. Discount. What's the saying that person died at 17 and didn't know it until they were 75. They start with you young. They'll find that way to discount you. Discount. I need a little discount gun. Oh, look at this. Oh, let me put this. Yeah. Discount. No, that ain't good enough. Discount. 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 Discount you. Discount you through life. Just discounting you away. Man, God dang. The wind here is. They said the South is about to go through a winter storm of epic proportion. I hope it's not the storm of the century. But I tell you, man, when it blows outside, it's like stuff in here is moving. It's like, man, that's crazy. But yeah, they said it's about to be the storm of the century. Now, hopefully not. Uh, I feel for the people who are really outside and going through it. So we don't want them to suffer, you know. And it's interesting. I turned my heat on to 60, and I promise you, it has not dropped below 60.5. Discount. All right. So that being said, we can see the wall in the back is changing. We're about to crank this up soon. New studio, new circumstances. We're not going to let people discount us. Let's don't do that. Let's stay focused. Let's stay motivated. Let's stay going. As I wish everyone peace, health, wealth. We'll give gratitude always as I leave you. That world famous smile. And we're not going to discount. Till next time.